Before I start this video off, I just wanted to say that this video is my complete and unbiased opinion. Everything in this video I have found on my own time and my own sources, and that I have gone through great lengths to create this video, for you guys to get a little bit of insight of what's going on currently in the tabor community. So without further ado, thank you guys for watching. So basically, in the last few days, the brand new tabor wipe for Christmas 2024 has come out. Now, in the last few days, there's been a huge amount of controversy going on in the community, Timmy's and Chad's alike, and it's not going very good for tabor. And honestly, with Contractor Showdown coming out, it doesn't look very good for anybody in the scene of VR at the moment. So basically, what happened is the other day during the wipe event, they sent out the wipe and it was rescheduled an hour late, which, by the way, not a big deal. It was supposed to release at 12 o'clock EST, but sadly it did not, and it was rescheduled for 1 o'clock EST. Now, this came as a bummer to some players who were waiting, but a lot of people were kind of mad about it, and they got really ticked off saying that it needs to happen, but they were doing some bug fixes, supposedly. Now, I'm not Combat Waffle, I can't tell you, and some people were not very happy about it. So, obviously, everybody waited. The Discord kind of flooded with a lot of things and people freaking out and saying, "You've had months to do this, why isn't it already tested and pruned out?" And a lot of controversy came among it. Now, obviously, the wipe did release, and when it did, they told us everything that was in it, new scavs, new features, whatever, and the first few players started getting in. Now, this is where it gets into a slippery slope. So basically, people started getting in, and I was not able to get in until a couple hours later because I was currently busy. But anyways, let's start with the new scavs. So basically, the new scavs, when they first came out, were absolutely beaming people from across the map, murdering them with MP5s from like 200 meters away, and really just not being too good to kill. Now, with a little bit of effort and a little bit of thinking, you could actually kill them, but obviously little Timmies who run this game can't do that. So they were having an absolute stroke in the Discord about this, and crying their eyes out. Now, obviously, I actually fought a lot of them, and it wasn't really that bad. You just had to take cover and just, put your sights on them and take them out over time. Yeah, it was a little harder, and some of the scavs definitely were a little overkill. I mean, there was two on the, like, little strip of land by prison by the med van that literally you couldn't even get near them to even get a shot off. Which to me is overkill, yes. Now you could definitely kill him, but you're gonna take some damage before you do. And it was a little bit overkill. Now, of course, they released a patch for this not too long after the wipe came out, and it fixed most of the problems. Now, I still had a little bit of issues with the ones on the beach, but they were easy to take out and they weren't that bad. They just locked on a little too fast for my liking. But all the others were great. I mean, we played for a couple hours, me and my friends after that, and had absolutely no issues and had an amazing time killing Timmies and scavs alike. Because obviously, the Timmies couldn't handle it, so they would just drop, basically drop dead in the first 30 seconds of the game, and then you'd just be able to go freely and run and get good stuff. And take all the wonderful kits that they left behind when they did that, which was really fun. But basically, obviously, the Timmies kept crying in the Discord, and, well, obviously they changed it. So now the scavs, basically, what I heard, and somebody said this in the Discord, I don't have a screenshot, but basically they gave the scavs a lobotomy again, and they're not as good. And, they're still a little bit difficult, but they're not great, really. They're not nowhere near where they were. But anyways, that really divided the players. The scavs, especially in the community, basically the players were bugging about these scavs. I mean, they were like going off, sending out death threats, literal bomb threats to Combat Waffle Studios about scavs, which is just crazy. But I think the main thing that really set people off was how they treated one of the most beloved streamers on Ghosted Boar. So, Tan is a huge streamer and content creator, and well, he makes Ghosted Boar streams pretty often. But recently, I'm pretty sure he took a little bit of a hiatus to go play the new Contractors game, which got under the skin of one of the lead developers of Ghosted Boar. You may know him, you may hate him, you may love his big brain, but he's really got a big ass head. His name is Scott. Now, Scott, of course, went ahead and went into his Twitch stream, or whatever he streams on, I guess that's Twitch, and basically went off saying that he's giving unbiased opinions about the new update, this, that, and the other thing, and that he's doing this and that, and really just having a baby rage. And a lot of people didn't take too kindly to their beloved streamer being talked to like this. Now, I want to reiterate here, Scott is a full-grown man who is literally on about his video game that is currently, doesn't feel like any love's there for the game anymore because they've obviously given up all hope. They've given us promises after promises with no real results. But Contractor Showdown is listening to their community and getting really good results. So, what does that tell you? But anyways, it's this huge, huge controversy between that right now, and a lot of people are getting really mad about it, and I don't blame them. I mean, the way that some of these people are acting is just actually outrageous. I understand bomb threats and stuff should be taken seriously, and there's no reason for anybody in the community to be doing that. But at the same time, you shouldn't be threatening other people and going into their actual stream and going in and saying they're giving unbiased opinions and having a baby rage either. But, I think there's a few things we can all learn from this. Number one, our community needs to learn that they need to actually have morals and respect. The little Timmies are getting a little outrageous, and we need to stop catering to them all the time. I understand the game was a little hard to beat and not really easy to play, but there is no absolute reason for people to be going and giving bomb threats and any threats of any kind to any developer staff. Honestly, I find that absolutely outraging, and it's quite sad to actually see that going on in our community. Now, obviously, this has happened more than one time, and I'm honestly just disgusted by some of the people's actions on that day. And honestly, it really just upsets me, because I feel like we should really come together as a community more, and not blame each other for everything that is going on in the game. So, one, our community can evolve and grow into normal, non lobotomized people and actually use their brains and think, okay, it's a new update. Sometimes updates have bugs and they get fixed. But I do understand they did have months to work on this and they shouldn't have had as many bugs as they did and continue to still have. Number two, I think Scott needs to learn that he has a community that does care, but also at the same time, he has a community who doesn't want him to baby rage all the time about little things that the community's doing and honestly, I understand why. It's just one of those things where I can get why people are upset. I mean, he literally went after somebody who was just trying to play the game and give their opinion on it, which I don't think there's any problem with right now. That's like my kind of way of saying, "Oh, hey, I'm gonna give an opinion about Minecraft." And then somebody says Minecraft sucks, and then I tell them to go kill themselves. Like it's just like it's not it's stupid, it's petty and it's dumb. Now obviously Scott didn't tell him to do that, but it's one of those petty things where like he's going after somebody for giving their opinion, and I'll say, "Oh no, your opinion is biased and dumb." It's like it just doesn't make any sense. It's an opinion for a reason. He's telling you some of the things that he thinks, and maybe you should listen to instead of freaking out. And then I think there's one more thing that we can all live and learn and grow is actually being able to play the game. Like, obviously, there's going to be issues, but saying you're going to go to contractors over one little mishap and one little failed launch is like actually insanity. If you were that upset with your life and all you do is play this game 24/7, then maybe get some friends and get some mental, physical help. I'm not even kidding either. I'm being dead serious. If you are that down bad for this game, where it is a lifestyle at this point, please go seek professional help. I say that with the most genuine way possible, and I'm not even trying to laugh. But I've actually seen people in the Discord, and I cannot fathom this enough. Basically, there was people literally saying, "What are they going to do now with their life?" Because they actually had nothing else to do but play this game, and they were mad that it got delayed by an hour. If you were that sad, take some time away from the headset, go outside, touch grass, and get a life. Because that is actually ridiculous. I play this game casually, and I still don't ever do that, even if I play a few hours. This is ridiculous. Please grow as a community and do better, for my sake. That's going to be my little rant about what's going on lately. I'll keep you guys posted, and if you liked today's video, remember to like and subscribe. That's all I got. Have a good one. See you later.